we begin Yitru, which is section 17 of Tanakh, with chapter 18 of Exodus. And verse 26, Malwa is the footnote. When Yetro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that divinity had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and God as a noun and verb, brought Israel out of Egypt. Then Yetru, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. And the name of the other was Eliezer, for the deity of my father. You know, the deity that the father worshipped, the deity that favored the father. Said he was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Yetru, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife out of Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of divinity. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Yetru, am come unto thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. And Moses, went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that God as a noun and verb had done unto Pharaoh, and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon him by the way, and how God as a noun and verb delivered them. And Yetru rejoiced for all the goodness which God as a noun and verb had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Yetru said, Blessed be God as a noun and verb, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that God as a noun and verb is greater than all that are taken as deities, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them. And Yetru, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for divinity. And Aaron came and all the elders of Israel to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before divinity. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood by Moses in the morning, from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone? And all the people stand by thee from morning unto even. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people came unto me to inquire of God, when they have another matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses, his father-in-law, said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men such as fear divinity, men of truth, hitting covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, and rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. Now, this idea of fear of God, it's important to realize that the theology is connected to all the other truths, and let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge, so shall it be easier for thyself, that they shall bear the burden with thee. For if thou shalt do this thing, and God commanded thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. All this is related to, fear of God, hope of God, but not a fear that keeps you from doing what you should be doing, but we'll get into that one word later. So Moses hearkened to and Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads for the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. Human societies are naturally hierarchical, and that's how you get things represented. Is you kind of structure things rather than just a mass. And the person says, "Yeah, well, to break up the ruling into little groups and all that." And they judge the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. So, Ray, the Yud means increase, taking in. But Ray is a looking glass, a stalk. Visions, a coner, sight, were other. And so the idea with that is that your sight is something that, your perception is with regard to God. It's a bit clearer if you turn to the Quran and all these passages about taqwa. It's not God-fearing as much as regarding God. As I said, fearing consequences, hoping for other consequences that, God is ultimately in charge of. That's certainly part of theology, but it goes deeper than that. Wishma Yatru Kahan Madin Chitan Masha At Kul Asher Asha Alhim Amsha Wali Shral Amu Ki Hutsya Yahweh At Yershal Memtrim Wikach Yatru Chitan Masha At Tsapra Asht Masha Achur Shulwutya Wat Shani Banya Asher Shem Hachad Gershom Ki Amr Gur Hiyitay Barts Nakrudyah Wusham Hachad Ali Azar Ki Alhi Abi Bazri Wheatslini Metchreb Per'a Wiba Yatru Chitan Masha Wabanu Washtu Al Masha al-Hamdaber Asher Huwa Chka Shum Her Halhim We Amr al-Masha Ani Chetnuk Yatru Ba Alik Washtuk Wachni Banyah Am Witsa Masha Lakrat Chetnu Wishtutju Wishak Lu Wishalu Ish Lurahu Leshlum Wibau Ha Hula Whisper Masha Lichtunu At Kul Asher Ash Yahweh Librah Wal Matsrim Al Audat Yishral At Kul Hetlah Asher Matzatim Benruk Wheatslam Yahweh Wichid Yatru Al Kul Hethubah Asher Asha Yahweh Lishral Asher Hetzilu Mid Metzrim We Amr Yatru Baruch Yahweh Asher Hetzil Atkum Mid Metzrim Wam Mid Per'ah Asher Hetzil At Ham Matchit Yad Metzrim Ata Yadati Ki Gadul Yahweh Makul Halhim Ki Badber Asher Zeru Aliham Wikach Yatru Chitin Mashah Alham was Bachim Lalhim Wiba Ahran Wikal Zakni Ishral Lakal Lichim Am Chitin Mashah Labni Halhim Wihi Memchert Wishab Masha Lashpath At Ham We Amd Ham Al Masha Man Hepker Ad Harb Wira Chitin Masha Atikul Asher Huwa Asha Lam We Amr Ma Hadber Hasa Asher Ata Asha Lam Madwa Ata Yushab Labduk Mukul Ham Letzim Alik Man Bakr Ad Arb We Amr Masha Lichtanu Ki Yaba Ali Ham Lidrash Alhim Ki Yahya Laham Dabr Ba Ali Wash Puthti Bin Ish Wabin Rahu Wa Wudati At Chaki Halhim Wat Tertu Yamar Chitin Masha Aliu La Thub Hetber Asher Ata Asha Nibble Pibble Gum Ata Gum Ham Hasa Asher Amak Ki Kabd Memk Hetber La Tukul Ashu Libduk Ata Shema Bakli I Atzik Wihi alhim amak hya ata lam mul halhim wahbat ata at hadbrim al halhim wah zahrata at hum at hachkim wat haturt wahudat laham at hedrik yelku bah wat ham asher yash yashun wata techza mukul ham anshi chil Urei alhim anshi amat shanei batza washmut alhim shri alpim shri mount shri chimshim washri ashrat washptu at ham bakal am wahya kul hadbar hagdol yib yaw alik wakal hadbar hakdan yit patu ham wahkul malik wudshaw atak am at hadbar hasa Tasha Watsuk Alhim Wiklet Amd Wugam Kul Ham Hasa Al Makmu Yaba Bashlum Wishma Mashah Lakul Chetnu We Ashkul Asher Amr Wibter Mashah Anshi Chil Mikkel Yishral Wheaton Atom Rashim Al Ham Shri Al Pim Shri Mount Shri Chimshim Washri Ashrat Wash Patu at Ham Buckle at Hetber Hakshah Yib Yaun Al Mashah Wakal Hetber Hakdan Yish Puthu Hum Wishlach Mashah at Chitnu Wilak Lu Al Artsu